Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Devotions with Devon. This is for Sunday, May 1st. Let's get right into it. Worship is natural to the Christian, said J.I. Packer, writing about the Psalms. The habit of celebrating the greatness and graciousness of God yields an endless flow of thankfulness, joy, and zeal. Today begins our study of the fifth book of the Psalms, chapters 107 to 150. In the Psalms, we find joy-filled expressions of praise. We also hear honest words of suffering and sorrow. The Psalms give language to the whole range of our human experience, helping us bring every emotion before God. Psalms 107 focuses on God's grace and forgiveness. After decades of their exile because of their sin, God restored Israel to her land. The psalm uses 4 images to depict the horrors of exile. Living in exile is compared to wandering in desert wastelands with no food or water, verses 4 to 5. The exile is then compared to a prisoner in chains working like a slave, verses 10 to 13. All hope seemed lost. In a rather different image, the exile is compared to a fool who suffers because of his folly, verses 17 to 18. Finally, exile is compared to a merchant on a ship caught in a storm, verses 23 to 26. In each situation, people cried to the Lord for help, and he delivered them. He gave food and drink to the desert wanderer, verse 9. He brought the prisoner out of darkness, verse 14. He rescued the fool, verse 20. God calmed the waves and stilled the storm to a whisper, verse 29. In each case, people were delivered not because they deserved it, but because they called upon the Lord. Again and again, we are called to praise God for his unfailing love, verses 1, 8, 15, 21, and 31, which comes to its fulfillment in the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus. Reading the Psalms daily can be a wonderful habit to create. Try reading each psalm aloud. Listen to what the psalmist is saying. Reflect on what is being communicated to God. Pray through one psalm each day. Pray with us. We give thanks to you, Lord, for you are good. Your love endures forever. We are among the redeemed. Move us to tell our story as the psalmist urges, so that others can know your goodness. This is ending of the reading with Daily Devotions with Devon. And I'll see you all in the next one.